Welcome to SEO Conspiracy.com. Seven good news in SEO. Want to hear? Let's go. Okay, I'm in Strasbourg, France, north of France. Lovely city. I was speaking yesterday, this event, Biz and Buzz, 10 years after anniversary. Wonderful event. And my keynote was about 7 good news. Why 7? Nice number. Could have been 5, could have been 10. Let's go for 7. I was in French, so let me give you a little bit of a English version. What I did first was, let's see what ChatGPT has to say about the 7 good news in SEO. And what did it tell me? Not necessarily crap. Let me do it again. 2 seconds. Good news in SEO for 2025. What does AI have to say about... Oh, wait, it didn't save my chat yesterday. Oh, it wasn't. All right, whatever. Okay. Increase focused on user experience. Google's algorithm are placing more emphasis on UX, totally. Core Web Vitals. Advances in AI-powered search. Sure. EEAT, experience, expertise, authority, trustworthiness, sure. Visual and voice search optimization, 100%. Structured data, rich snippets. Sustainability signals and green SEO. Listen to me. 2025, the next big Google core update, which is 100% propaganda. There are no core updates. It's ongoing. It's called machine learning patterns. Will be they will put us like some kind of green SEO sticker, and we have to save the world by being less too much pollution with the web. Okay, and 7, local SEO growth. I was straight up. Could have done my talk about that and would have done a good job. Now, let's see my version. The no BS SEO search today. I hear all this big talk, the fear of AI overview, Google is giving answers. Sure, 100%. If your business is about ads, making money with ads, with news content about the weather, about sports results, about, I don't know, anything where Google can give the answer and there are no other values behind content that you are spitting out of recycling other content, well, it's going to be tough. For everyone else, as far as I know, Google doesn't sell products or services. OpenAI doesn't either, etc., etc. Yeah, sure. Apple sells products and services, but are they selling bottled water? No. And even if you are selling phones, you can still do business on properties like Siri. Why not? Okay. Apple. Okay. Calling Siri. No, turn off Siri, please. So have faith in the fact that there will always be a need for people with good products, good services, who want to do their job well. Unfortunately, yeah, the world is going to become tougher for the average, for the people who don't want to thrive for excellence. I'm not judging. I just observe, analyze, and put into action the game plan. But I quit on being the old dude who say, "Hey, it was better before." You want to put a chip in your head? Go ahead. It's going to be wonderful. You're going to have ChatGPT in your brain. You're going to be augmented. Uh, it's not because I don't want it that I'm going to judge. If you want to put a chip inside your brain. But anyways, so yeah, this whole thing about we're doomed because the answer is giving directly. Still have people still want to buy things. Um, Now, point number two is think of the internet as a not a country. It's even just its own territory in the universe, and it has certain rules, certain um, code of conduct, certain, and it's all different from countries, from your even like macro tribe culture. It's and the number one point where I see failure on being visible and being good at doing business on the internet is just not understanding how it works. And I'm talking about the internet, the whole big thing, not just the web, not just Google, and not just text. Again, do people even know that the internet is the big network and the web is just one part of that big territory? And if you think about, in French, we say we must, on doit gagner de l'argent. We must win money, which in English is like, okay, you win medals, you don't win money. But in English, say you make money. But no, you don't print bills. Government does that. So you take money. You don't have to steal money, but money circulates and you put like a toll, okay? You rank number one on Google for a certain keyword. Here's your toll. And people have to go through your toll to access the thing. Same thing on social media. Same thing on with text, video. Or think about you do real estate on the territory of internet, and you put tolls wherever you want. If you think of it that way, yeah, sure, might be a little bit difficult sometimes if you want to put toll where there are already tons of them. But if you look globally at the world, tons of countries, entire continents are just getting on the internet. They barely have electricity and they barely have internet access, and they certainly don't have super powered devices like we do. So I'm 100% optimistic about the fact that new people are coming on the internet every single day and they want to access things, okay? Products, services, information, whatever you have to offer. It's a wonderful day. You can either see it as the end of times, we're doomed, or it's never been a better moment to be a professional, like doing this kind of job on the internet. 100%. You want to do business in real life? That's hard. On the internet, let me rephrase. In real life, it's very complicated. Everything is hard. You got to work. But it's complicated in real life. On the internet, it might be a little bit hard, but it's not complicated. I don't think so. Now, point number two. SEO, what I call SEO 2010. Old school SEO. Backlinks, optimized content, technical SEO, all that. This layer, you have to do it. Only problem is you have to do it very well. No excuses today to do SEO 2010 like it's done everywhere with Google text, tasteless, doesn't want to provide value, just value for robots, for search engine. Everybody's talking about, oh, yeah, it's my point of five, so let me stop there. So it's 100% the process. One, you have to analyze the feasibility. How much is it more or less difficult to reach that goal? And number two is adequation between the means and the goals, period. And then it's about doing the work, trusting your process. That's it. Everybody who is failing today, maybe some of them are fed up, but 99% of them are SEO professionals who've been selling client satisfaction instead of performance. If you're in the game of selling performance, wonderful things happen. Number three, the most undervalued keyword today is help people find the keyword. If you know my game of the mystery word, what is it? If you want to understand topic commerce, the game of the mystery word is key. You have to guess. I have to make you guess a word. So think about, for example, Jaguar, the car, or the animal, and how can you guess a robot called Google, robot that doesn't understand what it reads, that transforms words into mathematical entities separated by vectors. Instead of, okay, what was before I came? What was the tactic? Keyword density. Oh, we're going to put 80% of the word Jaguar in my content. I came about in 2012 and I say, hey, why don't we try to explain Jaguar the animal without saying Jaguar the animal? And it works wonderfully. Now, you do that on the page, you do that around the page inside the website, and you do that around the page outside the website. You do that and watch. If you want to learn more, go see what I have to offer. You can hire me as a consultant, or there's the course ready for you to download. And if you apply, come back to me in a couple of months, and okay, it will take like 3-4 months to Google to figure out if what you're doing is right or not. It's just, again, nothing complicated. Everything makes sense. If you understand already what I'm saying about the mystery, the game of the mystery word, all these LSI keywords, all this like topic clustering thing, it's just, I'm not saying it's nonsense. It's just only a little part of the problem. I'm giving you the whole thing from A to Z, step by step, exactly, precisely, how to do SEO right today. Maybe a little hard, nothing complicated. Go check it out, topicalmesh.com. And if you help people find the keyword, TikTok is a much better search engine for people who don't have. What are the best? What are the trendy sneakers for the fall of this year, the spring of next year. People don't have it's the Nike Air Jordan limited edition, whatever, or the Adidas Campus for the girls, and the New Balance model, whatever, for the boys. TikTok gives you that. Google doesn't. If you do that on Google, well, guess what? People are gonna be happy. 100%. Most undervalued keyword is people don't have your keyword. Help them find it. Today, the topical mesh is, I like to come from branding. So the topical mesh is quantum, and multiverse. What does that mean? It's multimedia and multi-channel. As I said earlier, play the game of the mystery word on the page, around the page, inside the website, and around the page outside the website. For decades, I've been pounding the fact that the topical mesh is not just an on-site linking strategy. It's how it works on the page, around the page inside the site, and around the page outside the website. So if you are not doing text, image, video, if you're still using free images from Unsplash, and how can you be visible in the second search engine in the world is YouTube. The third is TikTok. If you don't do video, how's that going to work? TikTok, first search engine for the younger generation. TikTok is a much better search engine than Google. Yes. I know where I come from. Google SEO with text. Adapt or die. That's our rule. Darwinism SEO is a lot of people refuse to see it. It will bite you hard if you don't do it. So, 1, multimedia, and 2, even in Google search engine result page, there is images and video. So why not do it? And it's about, okay, here's the game. When people are interested on your topic, once they open the internet, not just the web, not just Google, not just searching with text, the whole internet, okay, inside this device, you have to pass between the eyes and inside the ears several times, many contact points in multimedia and all over the internet, and all those properties, search engines, social media that people use. You have to explore the topic and you have to be relevant around the topic everywhere. You have to be at the right place, at the right time, with the right message, in the right format, in front of the right person, and this always, forever. With the technology we have today, there are no excuses not to do it. It doesn't cost, it costs almost nothing. It's AI powered. For example, distribution of content on social media, 100% automated. Go to N8N or make.com, it's kind of tools, and you'll see it's 100% automated. So now you have to be on the field and be at the right place at the right time with the right message for that. And you have to go wide and deep. Wide, yeah, snack content. 0.05 seconds to grab the attention on a vertical video, 60 seconds on social media. But go deep also. Podcast, video podcast. 1, 2, 3 hours. Storytelling. Okay, wide and deep at the same time. Number 5. Everybody is talking about user intent, about CTR, and once again, I'm not the smartest dude in the room. I'm just, maybe you got trained to ask the right questions, because I'm like, okay, been doing my first video, my first YouTube video, 2006. First podcast, 20 what? 8, 9, 10, something like that. And I'm not a YouTuber. Really not. Podcast. I go deep, not wide. But still, I know about retention. I know about the YouTubers' obsession with retention. And I'm like, why is nobody bothering about retention? Especially SEO, especially text, especially Google text. That SEO can bark all they want about the fact that Google prefers to put Reddit up front instead of this crappy SEO text, just written for Google. Well, guess what? One, Reddit offers perspectives. That's what Google wants. It told us that it wants perspective. It did an entire tab, which is now called forum. It was called perspective, okay? Wants perspectives. It was doing machine learning in that tab perspective, which is now forum, and pouring it over in the search engine result page. It was so obvious, and they've announced it publicly, 2023, May 2023, I believe. So they want perspective. And now retention. We can do it in video. You have copywriting. Everybody's talking about copywriting. I'm like, storytelling. Even if you don't go in very complex, with Eric, we talk about it in the SEO course, in Topical Mesh. So go check it out, topicalmesh.com. We talk about storytelling. I give you two scripts. The first one is easy. Act 1, setting. Act 2, conflict. Act 3, resolution. Then you have the hero's journey, which is a lot more powerful. Then I give you also my copywriting script. And I think you can engage and keep the reader or the viewer engaged until the end. You can, all I see, I'm going to put a quiz. I'm going to put a game in content. That's all you got, really? You can't write content that's engaging and keeping until the end. If you tell a story, usually at the end is the good news. So people will remain until the end. On video, it's night and day. Tell the thing like I do right here, or I build a storytelling script. The chances that you stay until the end is 1,000% higher. Okay, two things to conclude. Sorry for the interruption. This is the GoPro 13. It's not supposed to overheat. It did overheat. But action cam are made to move around. So let's move around. I'm in Strasbourg, France. Beautiful city from the north. And talking about GoPro, just side note before I get on with the last 2 points. The keynote I did yesterday was in a movie theater. I couldn't resist. For those who know me, I do downhill mountain biking. So I did my keynote on the big, huge movie screen. I displayed my GoPro video, from my mountain biking downhill channel, downhill mountain biking YouTube channel. It was glorious. One in a lifetime opportunity to review GoPro footage on a huge movie theater screen. Check that. Done. Bucket list. Okay, now, 2 things. Mindset and tech. Number 1, the mindset. You have to understand that in the world of SEO, there are not 2 ways to go about it. It's pretty much not the richest, not the most powerful. It's the ones who adapt the best. Today, it's not about should you take seriously video, is when are you going to start taking seriously video. It's not about images. What's up with free images for Unsplash? Are you still doing that, really? You don't have any SEO strategy for images? We'll talk about SEO strategies for images and videos. I know how to do it. And it's not about filling out the alt tag. It's a little bit more than that. Okay, let's close the side note. Mindset is really about how to adapt. You have all the information in front of you, and the key is two different profiles. A lot of people tell me, hey, I would have loved to be there early 2000 when you guys were making millions just with AdSense and affiliate links. Well, are you sure? Because we didn't have the manual. You had to make it up. You had to create it. It's a bit like you want to jump out of a plane and you have to build the parachute while you are on the way down. It's just a different mindset. And even if you don't want to start from the blank state, just being early, let the others do the footwork. Done a lot of the footwork in SEO because I started early in 2003, 2004. So we had to figure everything out, have sufficient correlation to make it a general rule, kind of a guideline. Okay. For example, well, there were enough of us who said that keyword in title tag has a lot of power to say, hey, put the keyword in title tag. Okay, that's the simplest example, but we could go down deep into the rabbit hole. Debunked 52, well, over 52 SEO myths with my friends. Check out everything in the playlist. And you will understand that it's a lot simpler than what you think. All you need is a certain mindset. What is that mindset? 1, you observe. 2, you analyze. 3, action. It's called the SEO audit. It's what a cop does when it gets stopped on the side of the road. Observation, analysis, action. It's what I do for marketing. I observe the world like a sponge, then analyze. I'm obsessed with human behavior. Why do people do what they do? And then analyze, test. Don't believe one thing that I say or anybody says in SEO, included people from Google. Nobody knows what they're talking about. Nobody, especially today. Maybe back in the days, engineers knew how Google kind of works. Now, unless you're called rank brain, bird, hummingbird, these robots know how does Google work. The engineers, well, another topic. We'll dig deeper into that. After the mindset, the last is obviously, yes, the tech. I'm puzzled by the fact that uh, 99% of the case studies, demonstration, whatever it is done by SEOs is desktop based. Every strategy, every talk, every including mine, I guess, it's all about the computer. Google version 1996. on the desktop. It came out in like 2007, and nobody talks about Google Lens, for example. If you have, like me, an iPhone, you need to install the app Google to have Google Lens. Android, I guess it's more integrated, but do all SEOs have iPhones? So the tech and AI, humans augmented by AI replace humans. AI alone doesn't do shit. So now, as an early adopter of machine learning back in 2015, I'm listening, I'm watching. If you want to do your mega prompts, if you want to do full automation with AI loosely supervised by humans, sure, call me up, hit me up if the it's so efficient, so wonderful, so much cheaper, and you don't lower quality too much. I'm down. So far, humans augmented by AI win. Humans augmented by AI replace humans. Humans augmented by AI are able to produce better quality content in multimedia. They're able to chop it up, distribute all that stuff, be everywhere, not spam, be relevant, entertain, educate. Team humans, yeah. SEO, it's the best time right now to do SEO. Well, all the people who can pivot from SEO 2010 to produce Google text, to feed the beast, and they can understand why TikTok is a better search engine than Google. They can't understand that YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. Well, get lost. Bye-bye. So much to do for us. So embark on the journey. SEO Conspiracy out.